Uh, okay, so good day and good evening, sir, and everyone. So today we would like to present our blog assignment for Task B, which focuses on teaching the four language skills. So our chosen theme is people and culture, and this theme allows students to explore different backgrounds, traditions, and way of life while improving their English language skills. So for this blog, we have designed a total of 8 activities covering reading, writing, and covering reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills. Each activity is aligned with the KSSM and CEFR curriculum, including the relevant content standards and learning standards. Our blog is designed to be interactive and student friendly, and it includes various elements such as video, online games, and QR code, which allow students to learn independently and engage with the activity in a more interesting way. So, okay, this is our blog. We will click on the start now. Okay, so here's our title, People and Culture. Okay, first we will go to this one about theme. Okay, so this is our team. Uh, Firstly, which is me, Nurfil Zashazwani, and then Irfan Faris, Muhammad Alif Najmi, and Janice. And then we go back to main menu. This is about the blog. Okay, return to main menu. And then this is the language skills. So here have speaking skills, reading skills, listening skills, and writing skills. So now we will start. I will pass to Irfan.
Okay, so thank you, Filza. Okay, so for my part, I will be presenting the reading skills as you can see in the screen. So the reading skill activity that it is this is the reading activity that we designed for our blog. So in this section, the student will complete two reading activities. So these activities are designed to help the student identify personality traits from different types of text. So the first activity is more interactive and fun, while the second activity focuses more on deeper understanding and analysis. Okay, so for the first activity, it is called read and guess the personality. So in this activity, the student will read short description about the different people. Oh, firstly, they will scan the QR code uh, that we prepared to access to the word wall. Uh, in the word wall, there is the questions that we have prepared. So they need to identify the correct personality traits. Okay. Eh, okay, so this is the word wall that we have prepared. So Ali help his friend when they have problems. He share things and care about others. They need to analyze the reading, their reading, in order to find the right answer. Okay, so we use wall as a platform because it allows the student to answer question interactively. So the students can access the activity by scanning the QR code. So they just need to provide a phone or a computer, a laptop. So the reason we chose this activity is because it is simple, engaging, and suitable for the intermediate level students. So it helped them focus on their understanding and the main idea of the text while also learning new vocabulary related to personality. So moving on to the next activity, which is read and analyze the character. Okay, so here we use worksheet with a button. So we just need to click the button. So in this activity, the student will read a text about Emma daily routine and complete a worksheet. So here the student can access the worksheet by clicking the button you saw just now, and um, it makes it 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 actually makes the it's more user friendly compared to using only QR code, because they just need to click the button that we've prepared there. So even though the text is about daily routine, the students are required to think deeper and identify the personality of the character based on her action. For example, uh, as you can see, um, from Emma routine, student can infer that she is hardworking, responsible, and active. Okay, so this activity focuses on helping the students understand specific details in the text and also develop their critical thinking. Okay, so that is all for the reading activities. So I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Irfan. So for my part, I did the speaking activity. Okay, so for the first activity, the students will look at the pictures shown at the left side of the page, which show two different cultures. Okay, so from there, students are assigned to list ideas about their own celebration, that includes activities, food, traditions, and also family gatherings. They can scan the QR code to, I'd say, answer the question. Okay. Okay. So for this is the QR code will lead the students. So they need to fill in the full name, their class, and also their date. There are two sections. There are two sections for this activity. Can you? Oh, okay. Okay. So after that, student students arrange their ideas using simple speaking outlines. You using the example shown at the right side of the page, which says like today I want to talk about blank or example. First, they will use the three examples like first, then, after that, and also finally. Okay, so after that, they will present individually or in pairs, and then their partners can ask one follow-up questions for like each other. Okay, so this is the first activity for speaking. Let's move on to the next speaking activity. Okay, so for this activity, there are two videos attached on the page, and two of these video shows two different cultures from different countries, basically. Okay, so um, for the instruction, students will work in pairs to list what is the same and what is different compared to their own cultures. And there are questions available if they scan the QR code. Okay, so this is quite similar from the first activity. However, the differences are this activity is comparison between two cultures. So they same thing. They need to answer the questions, the name, class, date, and there are one section for this questions. Okay, so these are the questions that are available here for the Google form. What is your own culture? The students will answer with their own culture, and then students are assigned to answer the second question, which is what is the culture you are comparing with your own, and what is the name of the celebration or festival from your own culture, Then it follows up with the um, next culture, basically. And then the two last questions are based on your answer. Write one sentence stating a similarity between the two cultures, basically the students' culture and then the cultures on the video. And the second one is write one sentence stating a difference between the two cultures. Okay, moving on the blog. Okay, so students will arrange their points using a simple comparison guide, which are shown on the right side of the page. Uh, in my culture, we celebrate Hari Raya. In another culture, people celebrate Songkran in Thailand, and so on. Okay. Similar to the first activity, students will present their comparison orally, which they need to speak in pairs or in small groups. Okay, so this is it for the two activities for speaking skills. I will pass the torch to the next presenter. Thank you.
Thank you, Alif. Now, moving on to my part. So, good day, everyone. So, today I will be present the listening skills activities for Form 2 students based on the topic describing people or personality. So, these activities are designed for intermediate level students to improve their listening skills and understanding of personality adjectives. So, for the activity one, which is listen and identify the personality. Students listen to short audio descriptions and answer the correct personality adjective, such as kind, hardworking, shy, or funny. So the focus of this activity is to help students to understand the main idea of the audio. So from here, students will need to listen to the audio and fill in the blanks based on the personality adjective, which best describe the person. And then students will need to scan the QR code to listen to the audio track, and they will need to click on the link to answer their questions. So this activity helps students recognize personality, vocabulary, and improve their listening comprehension. So from here, I will play a little bit of the audio.
Listen and identify the personality. Listen to the audio and fill in the blanks based on the personality adjective which best describes the person. Audio 1. My sister is a good girl. She's supposed to have a lot on her hands with housework, and indeed she shares it all with friends. Audio 2. Jason is.
So this is the example of the audio. So whenever they listen to the audio, they will need to fill in the blanks of which is the best personality vocabulary that describes them. And then moving on to the activity two, which is listen and complete the description. So students will also listen to an audio about a person, and they will fill in the missing words in a Google form. Okay, as this is same as the activity one, they will need to click the link, and then this is the second audio for activity two.
Activity 2. Listen and complete the description. Listen to the audio carefully and fill in the missing words. My best friend is Ali. He is a very warm and helpful boy. He greets everybody else in class with a smile. He helps the teachers carry books and also assists his friends with their assignments. Everybody loves him because he is kind and hardworking.
Okay. So the summary of this activity, students listen for specific details and complete the sentences using the correct words. This activity will help the students to improve their ability to understand detailed information from spoken text. So overall, for my activity of listening skills. These activities will help students to improve their listening skills and learn their personality vocabulary more. They will focus on understanding main ideas and specific information, which are important for language learning. So that's all for my part, and I will pass the torch to the next presenter, which is Filza.
Okay, so now we will continue to writing skills, which is my part. Okay, so for the writing skills, I have prepared two activities that focus on helping students develop their ability to express idea clearly and creatively. So the first activity focuses on descriptive writing. So in this activity, students are required to describe. Okay, students are required to describe a person from a different cultural background. And before writing, students are exposed to a short video, which is this one, the one that playing right now, and a vocabulary-based activity to help them learn useful adjective. So I will show you the game. Okay, this one is the first game. It is quite similar to Irfan's first activity, but this is just simple games for them after watching the video. So this helps students generate ideas and improve their confidence when writing. So after that, student will move on to writing task one, where student will write a short paragraph using simple sentences and appropriate vocabulary. So the instruction here: write a short paragraph about your cultural friend, and there's also a guide, which is name, country, culture, personality, appearance, cultural activity, and the requirement is 5 to 7 sentences. Okay, so the second activity focuses on narrative writing. In this activity, students are guided to write a short story based on a cultural experience. To make it more interesting, students are given a random ideas through an interactive element, which is this wheel game, spin the story. Um, okay, so I will show you the wheel spin game first. So the student will scan the QR code, and this one is for character. So they will spin, and then, for example, the student got a young boy, and then move on to the next um, spin wheel, which is place. They need to spin again. A young boy at a hometown, and then next one is event. They need to spin. Wearing traditional clothes, so they need to combine, which is a young boy at a hometown wearing traditional clothes. Okay, so here um, they students are given random ideas through an interactive element which help them generate their storyline. So this reduces the difficulty of starting a story and encourage creativity among students. And students are also guided to use simple past tense and basic sequencing in their writing. So both activities are designed to be engaging and student-centered. By including multimedia elements such as videos, interactive tasks, and QR codes, students are able to explore the activities at their own pace and participate more actively in the learning process. So after they have done both of the tasks, which is writing task 1 and writing task 2, they can submit here by just tap the icon and it will yeah, it will go here. So the student can submit their writing task here and writing task 2 here. Okay, so overall, um, sorry. Yes, so overall, this writing activity not only helps students improve their grammar and vocabulary, but also encourage them to think creatively and express their ideas with confidence. So I think that's all for language skills for our blog. I will pass to Janice for the conclusion.
Thank you, Filza. So, for conclusion, this task has helped us to understand how to design effective language learning activities. We learned that writing is not only about forming sentences, but also about expressing ideas clearly and meaningfully. The block activities guide students step by step to improve their writing skills, vocabulary, and organization of ideas. It also promotes student centered learning, where students are encouraged to think independently and participate actively. In addition, the use of multimedia elements makes learning more engaging and enjoyable, while technology helps motivate students. Overall, the block is an effective tool to improve students' language skills, creativity, and confidence while supporting the goals of KSSM and CEFR. So that's all from our group. Thank you.